Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another 52 weeks of Halloween planning sesh. Let's lay down some stickers. Okay, we are planning for August 28th through September 3rd. By the time you guys see this, it's like September 1st, which is okay. It's fine. Just know that I'm filming this before August 28th, so we're all good. We're all good. So I'm going to use this kit from River and Ink. I bought it last year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought it last year. Maybe I bought it earlier this year. I don't remember. Either way, it's cute. It's adorable. I love it. But let's go ahead and take a look at this last week's spread. Just like Mondays, I still have character stickers I need to put down, what we're gonna have for dinner tomorrow night. So all of that. So it's kind of like a little not done yet, but the Saturday's been fun. So there was the week before with all the character stickers. Yeah, this week has been just an interesting week and stuff. So I'm ready to just kind of get done. So this is actually the last video that I need to film. I could have swore I got the glitter. Yep, there they are. There's the glitter headers. It's the last video that I need to film for this week. Oh, come on. There we go. This is the last video I need to film for this week, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. It's only 3:15 right now. So my boys are upstairs playing D&D, which reminds me, my oldest told me that one of his friends in his D&D sessions subscribed to my YouTube channel and everything. So hello to my son's friend if he is watching. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to out him, you know, like it'll be all good. But know that, you know, your friend told on you that you're signing up for my YouTube channel. So welcome to our little corner of the interwebs. We are a crazy bunch of people who love stickers and planners. So enjoy this ride, because as we all like to say, buckle up, Buttercup. Y'all, he is probably going, okay, my friend's mom is absolutely bonkers, bananas. You know what? And I'm totally okay with that. I don't mind being bananas and bonkers and whatever other things you want to call me. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I get to play with stickers. So I'm just saying, like, it's a pretty fun thing to do. So, but yeah, they are still upstairs doing D&D. At least I think they are. Maybe they ended and they're just being really, really quiet. I only heard one person go into the kitchen, being all loud and like, hey, I'm here, but you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this stuff down. With her kits, I get to do a lot more white space and everything, just because I don't have a ton of boxes to work with, so I do spread it out. However, I do have this beautiful deco, and we're going to put that in the areas where it's a little less filled with boxes. So I'm kind of excited for that. But let's see what has been going on. It has been hot as Hades, as it is everywhere else. So my kids have spent like 0 time outside, because at 8 o'clock at night, it is still so hot, just still so humid. Granted, up here, the humidity has gotten bad a couple of days, but definitely nothing like what we had when we were in Bay City or Harlingen or even in San Antonio, and stuff. And oh my gosh, okay, I gotta tell you the funniest story, okay? Because it's all about perspective, right? My perspective is completely different. So people who have never moved from Missouri or moved from a dry climate to Missouri. This humidity is killing them, right? Like, I get that. I get that. It doesn't mean that I can't laugh and chuckle of being like, my perspective is different. Trust me, it's so much worse than you could ever imagine in other places. But, you know, I digress. We went to Hobby Lobby the other day, my husband and I, on Friday. Normally on days that we have where he's not off doing what he needs to do for prepping for school and other activities, we'll usually go out and we'll have a date, a lunch date. It's been a lot easier to do lunch dates than it has to be able to do like evening dates. And we have actually found a really great Mexican restaurant that has amazing salsa. Now, to get the amazing salsa, we have to take 3 of their salsas and we have to mix it together. But then when you do, it's like, oh, it hits the perfect amount of tomatoiness to sweetness to heat. And it's just, oh my gosh, it's so good. So we've gone there, like we decided to try it on a whim. Okay. We went there. It was great. We ended up going and we're like, we need another date night because we need to go back and have some more chips and salsa. It was really bad. If you watched my Wednesday video, and I told you that I had some major failures, that was one of them. So just know that like it's there, and chips and salsa is definitely my weakness. And then we ended up going to this chicken place. This chicken place is called Huey Magoo's. Such a funny name for a chicken place. My husband calls it Fuzzy Magoo's. And so I picked it. We were on our way home from a meeting and I picked it, and oh gosh, what boxes do I use? How can anybody choose boxes when they're this stinking adorable? Okay, 'tis the season to be spooky. Da 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 da. So I'm like, I'm gonna pick the place, and he starts driving and he's like, we're going to that Fuzzy Magoo's place, aren't we? And I lost it. So Huey Magoo's is now forever known as Fuzzy Magoo's in our house. But whatever. It is what it is. We'll laugh and have a great time about it. But getting back to what we're doing. So it's usually hard to take date nights. It's easier for us to take lunch dates just because of how many activities the kids end up having in the evening times, which is absolutely insane. Just a different kind of busy with older kids than it was when, you know, younger kids. So Friday rolls around, and if you watched Monday's video, you'll be like, oh, no wonder you went out to eat. I did not learn about all of this stuff that happened. Go watch Monday's video, okay? It's going to be the one that has another Halloween spread in it because we're starting spooky season stuff. But basically, in a nutshell, I got subpoenaed. That subpoena did not come in until after we had gone on our lunch date. So he had heard about this place and stuff, and was like, I really want to try it. Let's go. And I was like, okay, what is it? And he's like, it's kind of like an English pub. You know, and they're supposed to, you know, more like farm to table type stuff. And I was like, oh, cool. Let's go enjoy this little pub. It was actually really decent food. And where it was, unless you're really looking for it when you're driving by, you're not really going to see it because of like where it's located, and it's right there at an intersection type thing. And you also have a Starbucks blocking the view when you pull up that side and stop at the stoplight. So we never really noticed it. Like, we knew something was there, but we didn't know what was there. I was pleasantly surprised. It was really good. I ended up having a chicken Caesar kale wrap. And they didn't just use kale, they used other lettuces, but they used red onion, and they used a pretty decent amount of chicken. So everything was definitely a lot more, balanced, and it was really, really good. So even though it was like a, had kale in it, it wasn't gross. It was actually really, really good. In fact, my husband took a bite of it, and he was like, wow, that's really impressive. So yeah, we went to that lunch place. I think there was supposed to be like a story that involved the kids somehow, but I don't know how it was. I am off on 101 different tangents, and my storytelling skills definitely need some improvement. I'm fully aware of that. I just get super excited about the story I'm telling, and then I forget which way I originally was supposed to be going. And it doesn't matter if I have notes here or not. It doesn't. I have tried the whole notes thing in the past of like actually planning out what stories and putting things down, and that still doesn't help me. So we're just gonna constantly wing it. However, if I actually like, if I was to write it fully down like I did with my talk last week, I'd be nailing this by now. I'd be nailing this. But yeah, so we have been having some fun day nights. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna kind of do the sidebar. I know this is kind of like, oh, what are you doing? I am gonna do the sidebar first. So let's see if I can do some fancy schmancy stuff going on here. Okay, we're gonna put our habit tracker down. We're gonna put our laundry sticker over the top, okay, because the kids have laundry. But let's see if I can do some fancy schmancy stuff going on here. I haven't tried fancy schmancy in a while. I do have an extra box that I am going to use down here. And I think what we can end up doing is, let's see, should we layer? I think we will. I think we will do a little bit of layering because we haven't done something like that in a while. So let's do that. And I think we're good right there. Okay, so they have laundry. And then, okay, trash day is on Tuesday. So we know that one. Okay, so I am going to jump around on this one. I have learned with her kids that I need to jump around to kind of fill out what I need to have filled out first, and then I can come back and kind of fill in the rest. Okay, so trash day is on Tuesday. Like it's like a true pre-plan. The other one that needs to be done is dishes. I think we have recycling this day as well. Crap, I can't remember. Always sucks when I can't remember. Okay, dishes need to be done daily. So fancy schmancy stuff going on again. Let's see. Oh, the kiddos they grabbed one of their friends the other day, and they went to this local gaming store. And this gaming store puts on tournaments and game nights and things like that. And so they grabbed one of their friends and they went out and they had dinner. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, that's even. Just the way that I was looking at it didn't look like it. Let's see. Clean. Okay, we're good on that today. Doesn't look like I need anything else. I think we're good. Okay, so the only other thing that I'm going to need to put in here is going to be a box for eventually when I get the week stickers done, which will, like I've said before, is probably going to be at the end of the year. I'm just spouting some facts, okay? I'm just spouting some facts and my limitations. All right, so where was I? Oh yeah, so they grabbed, they went and picked up one of their friends, and they went over and grabbed some dinner, and then went to this gaming place, and they were there for a whole bunch of times, and for a whole bunch of, they were there for like 4 hours. It was insane. We didn't hear a peep from them the entire time. Like, that's how much fun they were having. And that makes this mama's heart so happy, because you love it when your kids have such a great time, that they're just out and about, enjoying life, making friendships, making memories, you know, the whole 9 yards, right? So definitely, like, really excited about them doing that stuff. I think I'm going to use these glitter headers to just take up a little bit more space and kind of just give us a little bit of a divider going on between everything. But they had so much fun. They completely forgot about it. My husband and I didn't forget about it. I mean, I slightly forgot about it, if I'm being honest. So my husband really didn't forget about it. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to surprise him. I'm just going to be like, hey, here's $20. Go get some dinner and see you in a few hours. And I'm like, wow, aren't you just acting like a 90s dad? And we have actually really chuckled about that. You remember back in the 90s how your parents would drop you off with some money at the mall and be like, see you in 6 hours, you know, especially during the summertime. And that's what you did. You spent your time at the mall. You went to, there was a movie theater there. You went to the movie theater. You went through all the stores, you know, all of that stuff. Well, I live in a town where it definitely feels like the 90s again. The kids go and hang out at the mall. There are actual like gaming places there for them to hang out. We don't have a movie theater, but I think that's like far gone and removed and never to be seen again type thing. But he was very much like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go drop him off and be like, see you in a few hours. And I was like, you're really embracing your 90s dad. I'm waiting for him to get his khaki shorts out, his crew socks, and his New Balance shoes, and I think his outfit will be done. And he will really fit in with doing a whole 90s dad type thing. So, but yeah, they had a great time. We stayed up way too late last night. Just way too late. It happens though. It happens. I'm just saying it happens. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Okay, so it is going to be a movie night on Friday night. We have not done one in a couple of weeks just because of how crazy everything has been. Oh man, has everything been crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and do a movie night that night. I am gonna put it down because then I know we will have done something. Partly because this is Labor Day weekend and we are not going anywhere. We're gonna go, well, my husband and son, we're gonna go out for Taekwondo that weekend, but he got an email that there will be no Taekwondo this weekend because of Labor Day. So they now have something new that they have to do. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the very middle of the week, Thursday, for that one. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Hello, pumpkin. Hello. You're so cute. I love ya. Oh, I love these. I love her artwork. It's so adorable. Halloween, she always has some of the cutest Halloween kits. I'm not kidding. She really does. So, but yeah. So next time, if any of you ever see Steve Baldwin, you know, comment on how amazing his 90s dad look is looking on him. Oh, because it's, I haven't even told him that. So he'd be like, what are these people talking about? Your friends are weird. That's what he'd say to me. And little would he know, because I don't think he really watches my videos anymore. Little would he know that I talk about him on this channel. I mean, I'm sure he knows, but you get what I'm saying. Like, does he really though? Does he really know? I don't know. So, we are gearing up. We had our meeting this last week for our co-op. So our co-op sessions are gearing back up, which, oh my gosh, things are about to get so busy. I don't know how we're going to survive, so to speak. It's just, I'm not ready for time to go by this fast and be this busy. Before we know it, like, everything's going to be here. It's going to be absolutely banana cakes. You know the drill. You know the drill. Okay, so let's see. I'm not going to use the weekend sticker. And I'm not going to use really any of the other scripts. So I think, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do this. And then I think we will have enough boxes laid down, and then we can, I'm going to use the same color. And I think we can fill up with deco, something that I don't normally do. I don't usually use a lot of deco. So this will be fun to do. I can see why people like deco and stuff. It's when done right, like when you have a lot of pieces that you can use, it's really, really cute. I, however, don't have a vision of how things are supposed to be, so using deco is a really, really hard thing for me to do. So let's see how I can do all of this. We're gonna fill this up, and I'm not worried about crossing any lines. If it goes over into the next box, I'm not gonna be shy about that, because it kind of is what it's supposed to do, right? At least that's what I think. Okay, so we're gonna divide this out. So remember how last week I was talking about how I'm really scared to do 52 weeks of bullet journaling? So hold on, I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna tear or peel this page if I can. Come on. I'm gonna peel this page off so that I can have some like room with, there we go, the sheet, because I want to see, because I kind of want to make a little scene going on here, but I don't know exactly what I need to do. Okay, so remember how I was saying how I was, yeah, let's put you under. Okay, there we go. How I was scared for wanting to do this 52 weeks of bullet journaling, that I'm not creative, this, that, and the other. Clearly it's going to be a back and forth thing, and I'm definitely going to have to check myself a few times, which is fine. That's completely fine. I'm not worried about that, but I got one of these boxes. So I subscribed to this bullet journaling box from this shop called, let's do another divider. I have plenty of glitter headers here, so it's kind of like, why not use them? Because I feel like they add a base to everything that I'm trying to do. So I got a hold of this journaling, or this bullet journaling kit, subscription box, and I got my second one, and I definitely was like, yeah, I can do this. I think I can really get behind this and do it. So while I'm still scared, because that's a thing, I'm not as scared as I was. And like I said, this is probably going to be an ebb and flow thing. I'm probably going next week. Ask me next week, because next week I might be like, oh, I'm so scared, I don't know what to do. That kind of thing. So I mean, I'm just saying, I might be just a little backsy and forthy here. However, we were at Barnes & Noble. I know, the best place in the world, because I wanted to go look at books, because I have been devouring books on Audible. I talked about it, I think last week, that I'm like at a 1.5 speed. That may not be much for some people. It's quite great for me. And, you know, when I'm cutting, I'm devouring these books. Well, I've devoured quite a few books this last couple of weeks. And so I was like, you know what? I want to go to Barnes & Noble and I want to just like look at the books. My husband's like, okay, we can go do that. So we went to Barnes & Noble, and obviously up in like their notebook section, they had stuff. And I really have my eye on this kind of brighter orange bullet journal going on. I cannot pronounce the name of the company to save my life. It's just not gonna happen. So I think I need to go back and buy it soon. Otherwise I might back out. So and I don't want to back out. I really want to make this work. I really want to make this work. And I think I can do it. Seeing the second box to this subscription, this bullet journaling subscription, really helped me out. I think that really helped me feel safe and comfortable, and like I have the ability to do something. So I don't know what it was about the book, but it did something for me. So yeah. All right, so there is, this is just coming along so well. I'm really excited about this. So like I said, I have all these extra glitter headers. I'm trying to just kind of create a fun divided base of everything. So it kind of looks intentional. I mean, I'm really trying to make it look intentional, and hopefully I'm hitting that. I have, yeah, let's put you up here. We'll have the stars, and then I've got the skull. Where do we want to put him? I feel like we can put you right there. And then I have these cute little leaves, and then we'll have used every single piece of deco and stuff. So I am, let's see, there. And then we'll have the other one falling down this, that way. Okay, perfect. I think we are good to go on this one. Let's open it up. Let's make sure that I didn't miss anything. Oh, look at that. I have really been watching, I've been watching a lot of videos on people using deco, and I'm really trying to be very intentional about it and making it more of a story instead of just randomly placing it. It is definitely a skill and a talent that some people are very good at. Me, I am not. So I have to put a lot more forethought into this and everything. So thank you for being here and calming me down and doing this with me, because this turned out super cute. I'm ready for the upcoming week. So if you enjoyed this plan with me, please give it a thumbs up, leave me your comments down below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye now.